shit. Fucking hell, right. I just uploaded my Greg Paul video. The fucking hackers, the people who hacked him, want to have an interview. They probably know a lot more shit. I think we should do it. Do it? Alright, fuck it. Let me hit him back up. This could get pretty fucked up. This Greg Paul drama has really been just something else.
You ready to come again?
I had to do it to you guys one more time. I'm so sorry. But GP himself has responded by choosing to just ignore the situation completely and not respond.
Yo, folks, what's going on? GP coming at you. So I am at Bartels, Harley Davidson, and we are going on a fundraiser today, riding for Olive Crest. It's a they basically help out families in need, try to prevent kids from going into foster care, things like that. So it's gonna be a great day for a ride. Hope you guys are doing something fun, something good, spreading some love and giving some hugs. GP's out.
Even when there's these massive accusations against him, since Greg won't say anything, let's interview the guys who know everything about him. Alright, I'm calling them now. Today we are joined by digital gangsters at @e_lords on Twitter. These are the guys behind the Greg Paul hacking and exposing, and today we're going to try and get down to the truth behind Greg Paul, as I think these guys know more than anyone right now, and everyone is asking a lot of questions, especially after my video yesterday and Keemstar dropping his drama alert. So firstly, I wanted to get into why you guys are hacking Greg Paul. Like, did you have suspicions beforehand that he had some dirt, or like did you just do it for fun and like for the memes of it?
Well, firstly, we got the idea from the KSI fight. That's where we thought of it. And then we wanted to see basically what we could do. But we didn't actually know we'd get this far. You know, we found obviously explicit images in his email and whatnot.
The funniest thing about this for me, anyway, was the way he shat his pants the minute he found out you guys had his AOL account and he made that video offering you a job, offering you guys a shit ton of money. So, did he actually offer you guys a job?
Yeah, well, yeah, he basically offered us, he wanted to sign contracts, and he wanted to fly us out to America or whatever. He also offered to come to the UK, which is where most of our members reside.
What?
But yeah, he basically wanted us to sign contracts and whatnot.
Essentially, he wanted to, well, he said that he wanted to take this further and make it into a legitimate business, but it's believed that that was literally just a setup, and that he was trying to obtain more information. I mean, it's obvious that, you know, he was quite worried with what was obtained in his emails. And, I mean, you know, as you can see on Twitter, this stuff that was in his emails is quite explicit. It's
yeah,
it's quite creepy.
Yeah, it is. It's funny because the whole meme of Greg Paul being creepy, it was a massive meme since Jake Paul uploaded that video of him kissing a girl. But then now you get all this shit coming out about him, it just makes it even worse. And like, it's funny as fuck, but also like, if there's some serious allegations behind it too, which we'll get into a little bit later. But I also want to ask, is there anything you guys haven't released yet to the public, or is everything we've seen on your Twitter, is there anything you guys haven't released to the public yet that you're planning to release further, or is Greg Paul's kind of dirt, is that all you have on him?
Well, there's a lot more. There's about 3 extra videos that we're gonna upload within the week.
Oh shit, okay.
A lot of explicit images.
So 3 more videos and explicit images, and well, that'll lead me on to my next point, I guess, is the FBI tweet. You guys made some serious allegations about Greg Paul and that you have evidence that he's a pedophile. What evidence do you have, and do you guys genuinely think he is a pedophile?
I mean, we can't really talk about the FBI thing. I mean, we've pretty much already submitted tips. But
okay.
Do we think Greg Paul is a pedophile? I mean, pretty much, yeah. We also had access to his Instagram account at one point. He offered to fly out 16-year-old girls, which I mean,
what?
Yeah, it wouldn't be so weird, but I mean, seeing as, you know, we found out the type of person he is, you know, the emails and whatnot. Seeing as he did offer to fly out underage girls, it is a little weird, in my opinion.
Did you guys manage to screenshot any of that?
Oh no, he took back the Instagram
I
account.
think we,
I mean,
I think we have
really,
some screenshots from previous, but
we didn't really think it was that much of a big deal, because we, at the time, I don't believe we knew about the emails and whatnot.
Oh
So we didn't really bother screenshotting stuff like that. We thought it was just, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be like, obviously they were fans and that, and he was saying like, you know, come fly at me, Jake. But I mean, it wouldn't be so weird if they were like, he was just messaging random girls that were like 16-year-old girls on Snapchat. Like they don't really have a following. They maybe have like 200 to 300 followers. Messaging girls like that on Instagram, just it's quite weird. Like I could understand if it was a following, if he was trying to do it for like, I don't know, you know, obviously to expand someone's brand or something like that.
Yeah.
But I mean,
No,
if it's
that
just
is
random,
weird.
like random young girls, it's, you know, it's quite strange to be like, do you want to fly out? And you know,
That's weird. That is really fucking weird, because I'm pretty sure even if you're gonna get someone to come meet Jake and stuff like this, there's other ways to do it, more official ways that don't look like some creepy guys sliding in a 16-year-old's DMs. Like that's kind of fucked. I'm sorry, but I would not be happy if I was the parent of that 16-year-old and Greg Paul is sliding in my daughter's DMs, like, and he's using the whole Jake Paul angle as well to get them to fly out. Like, I'm not gonna say anything because we have nothing. There's allegations all at the moment up in the air, but if that is true, that is fucking weird. Like that's creepy as shit, and I'm not surprised. That's new information to me. I did not know that at all. So. Fucking hell, man. So let's just wait. Anything else?
To add on to like the fact that you mentioned like Jake Paul and he was using that angle. He is currently Jake Paul's manager. He spoke to us on the phone mentioning that he took over management a couple months ago. Apparently, the previous managers were dumping money into like different expenses that weren't particularly needed.
Okay.
But the thing is, he when he came to the team, like he was explaining all this to us on the phone for some reason. He said that he got rid of Nick, said that Nick wasn't really like helping. Essentially, explained about Team 10 and the fact that he's, you know, their manager now. He was saying that like he dealt with like different things on like a base level and then on the like economy level with different kind of business deals and involving like obviously his two sons. But it's quite weird when, if you believe, well, I mean, if you think about it, all of their audience base is particularly children, like really, you know, low age people. And the thing is that, like, if you think about a guy with that kind of potential and those kind of explicit images within his emails, like his personal emails that he's been sending to himself from his phone, then being the manager of such like big channels on YouTube that the audience is, you know, the majority is children, it's pretty fucked. I mean, when we spoke to him on the phone, he said that he got rid of Nick Crompton, you know, England's my city.
Yeah.
Said that he got rid of him because he didn't know how to run the business. He said that he ran it into the ground.
Oh shit! Because there's a lot of talk about Greg Paul, and obviously Nick Crompton fired shots at him too. And I was gonna ask already, but you guys covered it, about if there was anything in the emails about Team 10, like all the members leaving and stuff like this. But you've pretty much covered it there. Where
there was an email that I'm not sure if we downloaded it, but I could definitely go back and try and find it.
Yeah.
There was an email about, I can't remember who it was, but there was an email about a member of Team 10 saying he was leaving, giving like a mass list of like reasons, and then giving them like, I think 30 days notice that he was leaving. Like it's treated as a business, but it's a poorly run business.
One other interesting thing I do want to touch on, not many people will be aware of it, I don't think. Well, people who follow your Twitter will be, is that Zoe Berger now is somehow involved in this, and he told you guys to extort Greg Paul for money rather than what, like expose him and his family, I guess, right?
Are about to do is possibly do crazy things to a family you've never seen or met. Now that is something that I'm worried about, because that potential for good is great good. Here's the thing, if we extort him, here's what you should do. Extort him for his money, get money from him.
To touch on Zoe Berger, what she did was we previously contacted her about essentially a skid within the community. He goes by the alias, I mean, I don't really want to give anyone like attention, but Shikri or Jordy. I mean, the guy literally, he doesn't really know shit. The only thing he did was get into Kylie Jenner's Snapchat and then leak some stuff, but I mean, the guy's an idiot. Okay. Basically, he did security consulting for, well, this is what Zoe Berger said. They apparently did security consultation for her and her team. after speaking to her for a bit, we spoke to her about the Great Paul situation. We managed to get her in Discord because she wanted to. She tried offering us jobs. I mean, she said that she wanted us to work for a cybersecurity firm with her. She was basically just fucking us about. Like, she essentially said this was on a Monday. She said by Thursday she'll get an appraisal to us, which is like, you know, a job offer, like an amount, and then obviously what would be entitled in the job. Yeah. Yeah, it came to Friday. There was no real response from her. Just her, like, either like airing us or like giving really short responses, and then eventually it just got annoying. So we decided to drop the clip of Zoe Berger. And I mean,
oh shit,
we gave her a chance before, and she just wouldn't comply. So
yeah,
that's why we released that. I mean, she's kind of fucked in the head. In the clip, I mean, we have the full Discord call with her, but in that clip you can hear she says she said that she wanted to apparently save the family from all this attention or something, but then says to extort him for money or get money out of him, and then before dropping the information. I mean, honestly, I think it's just because you know, Lux Gaming LLC is doing a bit shit right now because she can't be getting on Twitch and streaming ever since she decided to finger herself.
That is weird though. So she was actually telling you guys to extort them, like to extort Greg Paul, which, like, I mean, for someone like Zoe Berger, a public figure, to be actively telling you guys to do that to another public figure, their family, that is a bit fucked. Like, I'm sorry, like, I don't know, she shouldn't be doing that. And like, she's encouraging it, and like, she said we in it as well. Some, like, I heard her say like, we should extort him.
Here's the thing, if we extort him,
like, was she planning on getting some of the money from it or something? Like, why would she want you guys to do that so badly anyway?
To be honest, I'm not particularly sure. She didn't really say about her getting any percentage of the profit. I mean, any percentage of like the amount that would be obtained. Yeah. I mean, she didn't really go into the specifics of that. She just said try and get money off him. I don't know. It was just kind of weird.
Yeah, I can't understand
like that.
The benefits of her even doing it, because if that comes out that she says that shit, it's fucked up, like, to say that. But if she comes out and like, is she not getting any benefit from like you guys, like money wise or something, then like, what other option? Why the hell did she tell you guys to do that? Like, what was the point?
To be honest, I'm really not sure. I'm not sure what she had to gain. I mean, like I said, I guess Lux isn't doing so well.
Pretty much, for me anyway, I feel like we've covered a lot. We've covered a lot of different topics. You guys have given us a lot of more insight into Greg Paul. I mean, you've told us you actually think he is a paedophile. Still alleged until, like, obviously ages are confirmed, but, you know, you guys know more about him than any of us. And on top of that, the whole Zoe Berger situation and Greg Paul running Team 10, you know, there's a lot to digest in this video, but I want to ask you guys, you know, you guys are the ones actively spending your time doing this stuff. Like, what's the end game for you? Like, what is the reason? Like, where do you want this to go for you guys? You know, what is the, is it for clout? Is it out Greg Paul as a paedophile? Like, what is the reason for it? Or is it just for fun?
I mean, honestly, it kind of started off as like, just for a fun little thing during the fight. And then, obviously, as you know, we went down the rabbit hole of finding different explicit images that he had saved within his emails and different messages that he had within different platforms. So, email, Twitter, Instagram, because we took all of his accounts. It was basically just to have some fun. And then, as it got more serious, obviously, we had to let people know. I mean, you can't have this big of a figure running like those two channels.
Yeah.
The gaining millions and millions of views per video, and the majority being kids, as mentioned before. I mean, it's you know, obviously it's just disgusting, to be honest.
Are you ever gonna give Greg Paul his precious AOL account back so he can start wanking over them sex tapes again, or are you just gonna leave it and see what happens?
Nah, I don't think he's having it back.
He's not getting it back. He'll be pretty upset about that. I'm sure his secret stash of porn is now taken away from him.
No. I think he's got to hop on his Instagram, put eloads in his bio now. Maybe we'll see.
We'll see. Anyway, that has been the interview with Digital Gangsters. If you want to see the sex tape, like I said, and upcoming releases of Greg Paul stuff, I think that's the place to be. This is an interesting story, so we're gonna have to see where this fucking goes, because I don't think it's over just yet. Fucking hell. Interview done. That was something. There was a lot of stuff said in that interview, a lot of information to digest, but wow. I mean, these hackers have claimed a lot, and they've said a lot of different things, like the Instagram DMing 16-year-olds, accusing him of being a paedophile and having underage pictures on his AOL email. Zoe Berger telling them to extort him. Is Greg Paul a creepy fuck? Yes. 100% yes. Is he a paedophile? Well, at the moment, we have no proof. There's no proof he is. You guys know me. I'm the kind of guy, until I have hard proof right in front of me, I won't say anything, or I won't accuse anyone of doing anything. So I'm gonna have to wait to see how the story plays out, man. If the story keeps going any further, I'll update you with more parts. Part 3, this is part 2. Like the video if you enjoyed this part, and if you want me to do more in the future if more stuff comes out. Thank you so much for watching. Comment down below your opinion. Follow my Instagram, Pierce_Cav. I'm following people back who go and follow that right now. My Twitter at KavosYT, same thing. I'm going to try and follow people back who say they've come from this interview. That's it, man. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, fuck off.